It's been 6 months. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. It's been the song.
I don't know that one. I'm sorry.
It's been 6 months.
So, it's been 6 months since we started on this journey, this season.
I've already looked at the list, so I can't say I'm surprised. But looking back, I feel like 2025 consistently just bangers. Like we've had, and I don't want you to think of.
I'm sorry. I'm like peeking at the list. Like, are you sure?
Okay, but bangers in the way that every single one of these, I can remember really liking filming that episode.
Oh, okay, yes.
Except for one. But other than that.
Oh, gee, I wonder which one it was.
Other than that, like, I feel like this 2025 has been so strong for us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I feel like we're here on, like, a person's screen, mm-hmm. or if someone's listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your
Amazon Music.
Yeah, whatever. I feel like they tend to forget, like, that we're both people that have lives, because this is all that they see. But
little snippets of us.
I feel like, oh my God, just to, like, applaud you. You've been doing so much.
Oh my God, you've been doing so much.
I don't think so.
No, I mean, just like in general, like you're such a busy girl.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing. But just, I feel like the podcast in 2025 has grown so much because of the effort that you're putting into it.
And I'm going to continue to put into it. Please.
And I will start, because it's summer now.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Oh, it's like Frankenstein.
And it's crazy because I had a day where I was like, I'm going to run out of days. I'm not going to be able to help the podcast. I have a long summer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have so much time.
You have a lot of time.
I've been trying to post at least 4 times a day like we promised.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to post 4 today. It's so hard, but I think that it has been paying off.
I think so too. And I do want to say that I love that we have had this tradition of doing like a mid-year discussion and then the end of the year discussion where we do it in the form of a tier list.
Yeah.
So we'll go from January to the end of June. Happy July. And then from July to December, and then we'll talk about our year. Like, it's a fun way for us to
look back. It's like a check-in.
Yeah, it's a really fun way for us to look back and be like, oh, that one was really fun to talk about. That one, I already forgot about it. You know what I mean? It's always fun.
It's also interesting because I don't remember what I rated any of these.
Same, me neither.
And it's going to be interesting going back because sitting with something, you realize that sometimes what you felt was infatuation and not fondness.
Yes, but also I do want to say that there will not be any spoilers in this episode. We're only going to give you the basic summary of each book.
Which I hope we can inspire people to read some of these.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I hope we can do it in a few short words.
We won't. We'll try.
We'll try.
That being said, welcome to the end of season 7.
Oh my God. Not the end.
The beginning. The midway point.
Actually, you're right. It is the end.
Of season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, our season counting, we kind of messed up, but it's okay. Season 7 has come to the end. Do you feel like going through our January through June 2025 book list can fix your life?
Yes, it can fix my life, and I'm so excited.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. Tier list edition.
Oh my God.
I am your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
The tiers don't have special names, but if you're listening, it is S through D. S being the highest on the tier list. These are
God tier.
God tier. These are books that we would ride or die for.
Mm-hmm.
After that, right below is A tier. These are good books, probably 5 stars, maybe 4 stars, but they don't meet God tier.
Yeah, like I'd love them, but I wouldn't die for this book.
Yes. B tier is what?
It's kind of like I don't love it or hate it. It's literally just like the middle ground. Like
C tier, we are kind of reaching the hatred zone. Most likely the ones that end up in C tier is when one of us likes it, but one of us really hates it.
Yeah.
Which, looking at the list, I think we felt kind of similar for all of them, hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll see.
And then D tier, I don't even want to be in the same room as this book.
I know. Take it out of my memory, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we start with the first book that we did in January?
Which was The Housemaid's Wedding by Frida McFadden.
Can I say I have such fond memories of this book?
Me too.
Only because it lined up with you getting married.
I know.
Do you remember?
And I thought you need to go listen to that episode because I thought there were so many coincidences of like situations that she was going through in preparation for her wedding and things that I was going through in preparation for my wedding. And I ended up wearing blue, just like her.
Oh my God, her little blue thing.
Yeah.
I really like The Housemaid. It is in a trilogy.
Yes.
But
this is a novella.
Yes. And it is about a girl named... What was her name? Millie. So this follows the story of Millie, who is now getting married after the hardships of accidentally becoming like a...
Should we say it?
No. She's just a housemaid that goes through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of like a little
extra if you want to know about her wedding.
Between 2 and 3.
Yes.
I remember liking this book, but I will say, I was about to say love, but I wouldn't die for this book.
Same.
And it did kind of feel out of place with the other books in the trilogy. I know it's a novella, but I don't know.
And I remember specifically you having issues with the portrayal of the love interest in this one.
Yes. I love him.
Yes. And I don't remember a lot about what happened in this novella. So I'm kind of feeling like B for it. It's kind of just like in the middle.
I'm okay with that. You're right. I did not like the portrayal of Enzo in this one. Yes, B seems like a good spot.
Okay.
Because I remember having a good time filming it too.
The next one is going to be Horns for Hell by Rafael Nicolas.
I love Rafael Nicolas. I feel like I talk about him all the time, but every time I talk about him, I get so happy.
Yeah.
He's a new, like an upcoming writer, an indie author, and he wrote Angels Before Man, which is a queer retelling of Lucifer's fall to Earth. He also wrote Angels and Man, which is the story continuing after the fall when the angels who did not experience the fall try to go back to Earth in order to get the people to like follow religion again.
Yeah.
But Horns for Hell specifically follows 2 demons that one of them does not want to be a demon at all.
Yeah.
But really loves the other one who does want to live the life of a demon. And this book is so well written. It's so well written. Yeah,
it is. Rafael Nicolas is a really good writer.
I would S-tier this.
I think it's an A.
How dare you? Why?
You still really love it? It's been so long.
Oh my gosh. I reread portions of
Really?
Angels Before Man, Angels and Man, and Horns for Hell. A lot.
This one?
I'm trying to get back into writing. Like, at least a little bit. I'm not... I don't want to put myself down. Because I don't think people should do that if they're writers. But I don't have as much experience with writing. So I tend to like read things that I find inspiration from or listen to things that inspire me. And Rafael Nicolas inspires me. And there's one specific line that I really like in this one, which is the line where Asmodeus is like, well, you're always an angel to me. And that really gets me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of story in this. I'm okay with A.
Yeah.
I guess.
I think it should be an A.
Okay.
All right. So next on the list is going to be Beneath These Cursed Stars by Lexi Ryan, which is a part of These Hollow Vows world. Well, it's a separate thing. But if you've read These Hollow Vows, this is like the sisters going through struggle. So in this one, it follows Jaslyn.
Yeah. Jazz.
And Felicity.
Yes.
Where they have to swap places.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the Parent Trap.
The Parent Trap, exactly. Just like that. And it's kind of awkward because Felicity is looking like Jaslyn. Like she's like masking her face to look like her. So there's like this romance happening that the other person is thinking it's with Jocelyn, but it's not with Jocelyn. And like, I don't remember exactly the plot of the book, but I feel like that's juicy enough.
It's so good. Do you ever cry?
Yes.
Read this book.
It's so good.
So good. There's a character, his name is Misha.
Mm-hmm.
Misha?
Mm-hmm. Misha.
I feel like I'm sick, but I said his name and now I'm better. That's crazy how
I do love Misha so much. I think Misha is incredible.
And just Lexi Ryan has such a way of writing tension.
Mm-hmm. All of the kissing scenes are just like so beautiful.
Oh my god.
So good. Tension, beautiful.
Yes.
5 out
wait.
of 5?
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
S tier.
S tier.
Thank you.
And then sequel comes out sometime this month, so I can't wait.
God. Okay.
Next is going to be Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is following the Maple Hills series. So I think this is the third one?
The fourth.
Which is third? Who's the third?
Icebreaker. The Wildfire.
It's the third one.
Okay, I guess it is. Daydream. Okay, I thought there was 4. Okay.
So again, the Maple Hills follows the hockey players.
Mm-hmm.
So this time it's following Henry, who I think he meets the girl at a party?
Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot.
No, at the bookstore.
Oh,
that she works at.
Yes, at the bookstore, but I forgot her name.
I forgot her name too.
But anyway, meets the love interest at a bookstore, and their love story is very gradual, but kind of beautiful.
It's one of those stories that's like, I've never experienced love, and I want to write about it. So
yeah,
can you help?
So let me experience love through you.
I loved this book.
Mm-hmm.
I love how communicative they were with each other, and the fact that Henry has ADHD and has a lot of triggers where he has to be like, okay, if we're gonna do this, we got to do this very consensually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did have ADHD, and I did really like the portrayal of how he was dealing with things. I love the fact that he ended up in like a leadership role where he was like, I don't even want this leadership role.
And I love that. Well, do we want to spoil the end?
No, let's not spoil the end.
Okay. Well, it's a good story overall. I really like it. Mm-hmm. And it was a 5-star for me. But I'm okay with having it not at S.
Yeah, I agree. Because I did really love it too. But I wouldn't say it's my book of the year.
And can I say something else?
Yeah.
Is it A tier?
Wow. That's interesting because you loved this book more than I did.
I loved it a lot. But I'm looking at our other books.
And you're like, mm-mm.
There are some that are going to overtake the top.
I do want to say that I did like it. It was a good romance, but I'm fine with putting it at B.
Okay, me too. Next one is...
Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig.
So this story is a duology. Mm-hmm. It's the first in the duology.
The second one.
Oh, you're right, because we talked about the year before.
One Dark Window.
So this was the end of a duology. Oh my gosh. This story follows This story follows Ione and Elm.
Ione? Okay. All right.
Is that that?
Well, the main character is Elsbeth, but yeah. Ione.
Not in Two Twisted Crowns. Right? Oh my god. Am I going crazy? Okay, let me start again. This is a continuation of Elsbeth's story from the first book, but more centers with the secondary characters, which are Elm and Ione. This is basically a story where there is a lot of magic involved, and in order to get the degeneration that happens with magic to stop, they need to collect all of these cards in order to have like a wish that they can make, right?
Yeah, something like that.
This story has so much tension. It feels like every single chapter is high stakes.
Yes.
And I just really like the way that dialogue runs in this story. It's so good.
It's a really good, like, dark fairy tale.
Yes.
Fantasy. I would put this at S, personally.
I would also put this at S. I need to reread these books. My sister read them recently, and as she was reading them, I kind of forgot how good they were.
I know. I loved her thoughts on it because I was like reliving it through her again. Yeah. Next is going to be Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder.
I recently rewatched our episode on that.
Really?
And I think, have you watched it?
Not in a minute.
So I thought it was really funny how heated I was.
Yeah.
And the fact that I was like, if someone ever called me a night bitch, I am a night bitch. Yeah. I'm a 24/7 type bitch. Uh-huh. And you were there like, yeah.
I was just like, yeah, totally.
This story was weird.
This story was weird, but it definitely, it has to do with like motherhood. You know, she is a new mom. I think she has a toddler, right?
Yes, she does.
And so, how would I describe it?
She has no support from her husband.
Right.
And because of that, she's becoming sort of a night bitch. But at the same time, she's experiencing body changes that are like weird. So she's starting to develop fur. The amount of nipples that she has
is canines.
Yes. And just like a lot of changes. Mm-hmm. And it's very much weird until it becomes factual near the midpoint. So now sitting with it, mm-hmm. It was an interesting read.
Yes.
Like it wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. But it's not something I would want to read again, personally.
Same. I think I would say C.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh my gosh.
It was definitely an interesting book.
Yeah, I agree.
Next is Quicksilver by Kelly Hart, which divided this podcast.
You
need to go listen to that episode because we were fighting, pulling each other's hair. This one is just your typical romantasy where, God, what was her name? Sarah Fane and Kingfisher.
Yes. Sarah Fane comes from a world where there is like a lot of separation of class. She's in the lower class. She steals something she's not supposed to and accidentally opens a portal, which she shouldn't be able to do. It's not common, but opens a portal to a Fae realm in which she now has to help Kingfisher, the prince of this realm.
Yes.
Stop a big bad. I will say, I talked about this book very heavily with my sister. And she was like, oh, this book isn't great, but the implications that this book makes are really good. And I thought that was interesting because I didn't realize how big it was on like the several branches your life can take. And like how important the main character's decisions are with how the world is gonna go. But that being said, this book sucked. This was not a good book. I did not like it.
You hated a certain line that I thought was so cute.
Do you remember what line it was?
I don't want to say it because they should go listen to our episode.
Or maybe go find our Instagram because I'm pretty sure I put it on our reels.
Oh, you did? Yes, I remember. I thought it was a really cute line, but you know what? I'm such a mood reader. So, like, I feel like if I was in a grumpy state like you, then maybe I would have hated it.
Do you think that we're going to like the second one?
No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, not a spoiler, but a little lore for this book. One of my favorite things about this book is the fact that he's so moody. Kingfisher, such a moody goth emo kind of guy.
Well, that's so typical.
But remember when he wore green? So dark that it could have been passed off as black.
Yeah.
That was his first time wearing color.
Yeah. He's so handsome. Oh my god.
What is that?
Okay.
So D tier? D?
So A.
Oh my god, no. I feel like the most I would settle with is C.
No way.
It's not
You're
good.
gonna compare it to Night Bitch?
When I'm interviewing in the future and I have to put this tier list on my resume.
Why would you put this one on your resume?
And then they see that Quicksilver's up there. That's an instant. They're going to hire me just so they can fire me.
If this were on my personal tier list, I would put it on A. I feel like C's too low. It just doesn't feel right.
It should be lower, you're right. But what are you saying?
B. You're so mad at me.
Okay, what's next?
The Inmate by Frida McFadden.
So this is when my Frida exhaustion
started. Yes.
But I will say, this was a really good book. Mm-hmm. Frida McFadden writes a lot of thrillers. And she's known for her
the turns.
And from what I remember, this is the one where
main character works at a prison.
Yes.
And the guy that she's like taking care of is her ex from when she was like a teenager, who people think is responsible for like a bunch of murders that happen on this one night.
Yes.
Go read the book, because that's all I'm telling you.
It's so much.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm thinking about the ending of that book. I still don't really get it.
I don't really get it either, but it was a good book. Right? Am I misremembering?
Out of the other Frida books on here, I don't think it's the strongest one.
Which ones are on here? Just one? Oh, yeah. But it was definitely better than The Housemaid's Wedding.
You think so? I'm not gonna... Horns for Hell is not gonna be next to The Inmate. I would go crazy. Horns for Hell would have to go higher. That's crazy.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a 5-star.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm okay with B.
Okay,
like
fine.
Mid. Okay, I'm going to try...
I disagree.
I'm going to try my best right now. So there's a book on here. It's called...
The next book on here.
It's called The Coven by Harper L. Woods. Mm-hmm. I don't remember anything. This looks like a book I've never... Give me one hint, and I'll try to explain it.
She's a witch with a little brother named Ash.
What? I don't remember this at all.
She's at home with her little brother when the love interest... what was his name? Alaric Gray Thorne? Smith? Alaric Gray Thorne? I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that. And he shows up and he's like, you need to come to the school because...
That is not this book.
It is! You want to bet?
Kind of.
Okay.
That is not this book. Okay, what are we betting? Whatever's in our pocket right now.
I don't have anything. What do you have? I want that thing.
$5.
I want that thing.
Oh,
no! What is it? The capybara?
I'm not going to show it because people are going to zoom in on my key and find the curvature of it. Don't look. Okay.
I want the capybara. Okay.
That sounds like Immortal Dark. Are you sure?
Immortal Dark? What are you talking about?
The whole thing you were talking about sounded like the summary of Immortal Dark.
She does not have a little brother named Ash.
No, okay, but... Okay, what happens?
Okay. I forgot her name. I just remember his name. Alaric goes up to her because this is like it's supposed to be like a dark academia gothic school vibe, but there's only like 7 students. And the witches are like, she's the last one of the greens. Or no, blacks? I don't remember. One of those colors. And so he's like, come to the school. If you don't come to the school, I'm going to tell everyone that you have a little brother. Because nobody knows that the little brother exists.
So technically, she's not the last.
She's not the last one. Yeah. You're really double checking.
Yes, I am, and it's funny because I gave it a 1-star.
And that's funny because you owe me $5, and that capybara.
Because isn't there a part too when like she's leaving and the brother like they're going to the train and she's like, "Go away."
She doesn't say "go away." She just says,
"It felt very."
I'll come back to you.
I don't remember how this book ends, but you know what? Pass me.
I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna cut it out. Okay.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! I don't think that you covered. Yeah, our mic will still pick that up.
I don't want them to read my lips.
I do remember that. Oh my gosh, this book sucked. So I
win. Thank you.
So D tier?
Yes, do dear.
Okay.
Next, Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellefleur.
I will say we read this book because we read her Christmas edition.
Yes, and we were like, this feels unfair.
Yes.
Because we didn't like the Christmas story. So this one was
This is the social media. The social media person who she was making a dating app where
for zodiac signs, right?
Yes, but then the person that she goes on a date with is very like their first date was bad. Like first impressions, she seemed very snooty. Is that the word? While the social media girl seemed very like quirky, and overwhelmed,
clumsy.
Yes,
she dropped the wine on her.
Sapphic romance, and I will say, looking back at this, I'm a little sad that there wasn't more like romance moments.
Okay.
I feel like we've read only like a few sapphic romances on this. And the only sapphic romance we've read that really stuck with me was Misrule and Malice. And it's been so long.
Not Misrule. Malice, yes.
But I don't remember this one. I remember liking it. I don't remember it that fondly.
I remember really liking it too. But it sounds like it wasn't that memorable to you. So where do you want to put it? C?
C.
Okay. Let's put it in C.
You're okay with that?
Yeah. Okay, next is Immortal Dark by Tigist Girma.
I love this book. Oh my gosh. This book follows our main girl whose name is... Kadan. And she is moving back to... Because she was in like the normal world, but then gets pulled into like this vampire-ish world. And the only reason she's being pulled back is because her aunt passes away. And she has so many questions about her childhood and like people that have died in her childhood.
Well, so she's mostly for her sister.
Oh, you're right.
Because her sister goes missing, yeah.
So she goes, but one of the vampires that does still reside in the home is named Suseños. He hates her and she doesn't know why. So it's just her trying to figure out.
But this is definitely enemies to lovers because they kind of hate each other for a good chunk of the book.
Yes. Very much just trying to figure out where her sister is.
Yes.
I love this book.
Me too. I thought it was really, really good.
S?
Yes.
Okay.
Next, it's going to be The Crash by Frida McFadden. This one was...
a trip.
A whirlwind. I was scared. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Because
the girl, she gets in an accident because she's trying to visit her brother.
She's pregnant.
And then is taken by this super big, scary man. And then is being nursed at this man's house by the wife. There is so much. Like, just saying that, there is so much even in between the lines of what I just said.
Yeah.
Frida McFadden just... I feel like when she's sitting, she just has to figure out a way to ruin it. She's like, I need a plot twist somewhere here.
Do you think she starts with her plot twist and she's like, let me work my way backward?
Maybe. Oh my God. And by the way, I worry for her. She writes so many books. She needs a break.
I feel like there's 2 new ones that we haven't read yet.
What if Frida just has triplets and they're all identical and they're all writers?
They're all like in the
Yeah. I like this one more than The Inmate.
I agree.
But I don't think it's an A tier.
Huh?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
No, I think it's A.
You think so?
It was so good.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I needed it. I didn't mean to leave it there. Okay, A is fine with me.
The next book is I Got Abducted by Aliens and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming.
So if you don't know about Kimberly Lemming, she tends to write books with titles like this.
Very long titles.
She's so funny. Her books are fantasy, comedy, but very contemporary with like the jokes that are made. So very topical. You have to kind of understand modern humor to get her humor. But also they're just feel good. They're meant to be silly. This was one of her first takes with polyamory.
Yeah, and it was crazy.
I just re-listened to this episode.
Oh, really?
I watched it, and you brought up such a good point.
What did I say?
You said that you're totally okay with the polyamory, but you felt like it was between the main girl and the first guy, and nothing between the two guys, even though they also loved each other. And you were like, yeah, but nothing was ever brought up with them.
Oh, yeah, there was no romance between them.
Even though, which is there are some polyamorous couples that exist like that.
Yeah.
But like,
they
liked each other.
There were intimate moments that would happen between the two guys, but like nothing. I felt like it wasn't explicit enough. Like, are we together or not? But
this story is a funny-ish retelling. I say funny-ish because I don't even know if it's like a retelling of The Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
because she is from the real world, but then she gets abducted, and then in the spacecraft she sees a lion, and then they get like thrown down into like another world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then she meets two sexy aliens,
Locke and the other guy.
Yes, Locke and the other guy.
This is not her strongest book.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I think it's still fun to read, though.
I think so, too. But looking at our tier list, I would say Written in the Stars is better than this book.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I would put it in C.
Okay, C.
Okay. The next book is Scythe and Sparrow by Brynn Weaver. The third...
This is the last book in the Ruinous Love trilogy.
Yeah.
And it follows the third brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name, and can I be honest? I don't really remember this book.
This is the one where she was from the circus. She was the tarot.
Oh, yes.
She was the tarot reader who used to sell poison to women who were in abusive relationships, but then something goes wrong, and so she decides to take things into her own hands, and she starts offing the abusive husbands instead. But I think it's like at her beginnings because she's very sloppy. And then the guy that she's in love with is like a doctor, and he's very much like, no, I don't want to kill. I don't want to. And
this one kind of lines up with on the timeline with the first book, right?
Yes, it does.
That being said,
I did not really like this one.
And you know, it's a shame because I really, really liked the first book, which just got, I think it's about to be picked up for a movie.
Really?
Yeah, because Brynn Weaver's been posting screenplays
of the first book. That's exciting.
I love the first book. It's just been downhill from there.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I'm so sorry, Brynn.
D.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this one feels like a fever dream.
Dream Girl Drama by Tessa Bailey.
So, this is the book where the really rich girl is at her country club.
Yes.
And there's this guy who's having a moment in the
front.
Oh my gosh, you're right. So,
Chloe.
Oh, how do you remember this stuff?
I don't know.
So, Sig. So Sig is trying to get into the country club because he just needs to charge his phone. And then Chloe's like, let him in, he's with me. And it's an automatic, like, insta-love. And they're so close to, like, just going all the way.
Yeah.
But they both have prior, like, commitments that they have to go to. Just to figure out that they're about to be step-siblings.
Yeah. So the commitment that they had was a dinner between both of their single parent. And at this dinner, they're like, we're getting married. And they're like, oh my God, we're step-siblings.
Can I just say, the fact that this, for some weird reason, started this step-sibling in every book that we read.
Oh my God, there was a minute where we just kept reading books that had like step-siblings in it somehow.
And you kept bringing up that joke with the container of water. And it's like, it says siblings, and then it's a little piece of tape, and it says step.
Because it's broken.
Yeah.
The container's broken. Whatever, who cares? I would say this one was not that bad, but not that great either.
I'm just shocked that Night Bitch is at C.
Why?
Because I would put it at C, but I don't think Night Bitch was that good.
So D then.
For Night Bitch?
Oh, yeah.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because I think Dream Girl Drama should be at C.
Oh my god, they're both red. Love that. All right. Next on the list is Ignite Me by Tahir and Mafi. This is the third book in the Shatter Me series. Basically, it just follows a girl named Juliet Ferrars who has a deadly power. And she's in a love triangle.
This was when things started to heat up. This is probably the best book out of the 4 we've read.
Yes, I agree.
This one was so strong, so powerful.
So good, so great.
I would put it at A.
I agree.
Okay. That being said, the next book is Restore Me by Tahir and Mafi. Opposite. This book felt like kind of like a step back. Only with like the development of like the character relationships. I also don't like what they did with Kenji in this one.
Okay.
I don't know. The automatic like, oh my god, I'm into this person. And it's like, okay. I don't know.
Sometimes you just know. When you know, you know. Okay, so what do you want to put this at?
What do you think? C?
Wherever you want.
What if I said D?
Whatever you want, girl.
Okay, the next one is probably the best book that we've ever read.
This is your favorite book. Don't even lie.
Priest by Sierra Simone. Before I make a joke, let me say the plot real quick. This follows a priest who one day when he's in the priest box,
in the booth,
he's talking to a girl that automatically he's just infatuated with her.
He's like, I know this girl is sexy. I know she is.
What is he willing to do to be with this girl?
Everything.
Amen. So that's a joke. Okay, so that's it. I rewatched this episode. I rewatched so many of our old episodes recently.
Okay.
There's this joke that oh my god, I lost my train of thought. What was the joke? It was a joke that you made.
What did I say?
Oh, I was talking about this is so weird. Like, I would never support a book like this. And I went off and it got quiet and you were like, what if I wrote this? And I was like, I'd be outside, like, promoting it, like, outside of a church.
Yeah, that was funny. But I didn't mean, like, this specific book. I was talking about, like, what if I wrote something that was, like, blasphemous like this?
I think you should.
Maybe.
Would you?
I don't think so.
If that was my last wish.
Oh my god, why is that your last wish? This book, see, the thing about this book, the worst part is how quickly everything happened. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there was no tension. There was no will they, won't they.
They did.
They did, like, right away, so.
I did not like this book.
Me neither.
But I thought the spice in this book was pretty good.
I would agree with you, but is that worthy of a C?
Why are you doing this to me? Okay. D. The next book is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is a Hunger Games book. Oh my gosh. A Hunger Games book following Haymitch.
And how he won the games. Dude, this book was sad.
It was so sad. Now having read The Hunger Games, the progression in Suzanne Collins' writing and just how much better it is. Oh, 5-star.
5-star. I agree. S-tier. And I can't wait for the movie.
Oh, me too. I'm excited.
We're going to be in that theater crying.
Okay, this is when we started reading super sad books.
The Strawberry Patch Pancake
House
by
Laurie Gilmore.
What do you mean? This wasn't even that sad.
Yes, it was. This one was so sad.
I think you were just in a mood because I don't find this book sad at all.
So at all. This is the Dream Harbor series where everyone is sexy.
I think this is the 4th one.
Yes, it is.
This is the one with the single dad and the nanny. Go read it. Okay, I give it a C.
What?
Or a D.
No!
C.
That's so mean!
Why does that mean?
I think at least B. This book, it tackled a single parenthood. Just the happiness with, like, I did one good thing with my daughter today and that's enough. And it tackled grief. Like, the daughter not really being able to vocalize, like, oh yeah, my mom passed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I forgot about that.
It's so good. Oh my god, I love this book so much. I would S tier this book.
Really?
But I can't. So, okay, fine, we could do A.
That's your compliment? Okay, we could put it at B.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Oh my god, your next book of the year.
My
Fearless.
book by Lauren Roberts.
The last book of the Powerless series.
I need people to understand that you and I saw Lauren Roberts before we
read the books.
Before we experienced. And we were so down to read Powerless because she was so nice.
Yeah, we really liked her personality. Which we still do, but.
So we read Powerless.
You loved it.
Okay. You were like, I'm getting there.
5 out of 5.
Because we read Powerless, Reckless, and Powerful all in once.
Yes.
Because we filmed it at the same bulk. And I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sat down and it felt like you just tore out my heart and stomped on it. Because you opened my eyes. Because I do agree, it's not a perfect book. But I was just so blinded by Kai and Peyton. Mm-hmm. And Kit, the brother.
Right, Kit. Mm-hmm. How could I forget?
But then Fearless happened. This happened this year. I feel like...
Oh my god.
I didn't even explain the plot. It's just that someone's about to become king. And it's like, oh now you gotta marry...
Well, first, let me just explain Powerless. So if you haven't read it, go read that one.
Yeah.
Powerless follows Peyton, who is a normal girl. The world is divided between people with powers and people without powers. And so she's just trying to assimilate by pretending to be psychic. But then she steals from the Prince Kai. And now she's thrown into like a game between like powerful people. And the point of the game is to show that Kai is meant to be
an enforcer.
Yes.
And in the second one, Kai...
And that's all we have to say.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
Well, I want to say, leading up to the third one being what's going to happen now with this power. Like, where is it going to pass? So I wanted to like this book. And I cried so many times. I just love family so much.
Okay, I just want to say you've been crying.
I cry. I can cry right now.
Sunrise on the Reaping, cried. Strawberry Pancake House, cried.
Priest,
Fearless,
cried.
I cried because it was so bad.
I really liked the idea of like the Powerless trilogy. Mm-hmm. Fearless was like one of the worst endings to it. Mm-hmm. Like just the very, very end, I could not stand with how it went.
Yeah.
It hurts because in my heart it's an S. But I would say like a...
You did not like this book.
I didn't. I would say like a C, maybe.
C?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put it at C. But
just know, in my heart, it's an S.
But you're putting it at C.
But in my heart, it's an S.
Okay. Okay. Next is Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. This book was so sad. This one follows... Oh my god, I forgot that. Samantha.
And Xavier.
And Javier. So, Samantha is moving to California to take care of her sick mother along with her siblings. But she meets Javier. Are they from Minnesota?
Yeah.
Or somewhere around there. And they go on this amazing date. I think they're in love already, but she's like, oh, I have to go to California. And so they have to make this long distance relationship work because he is a vet and he just bought his clinic. So he can't really like leave everything behind and move to California just yet.
I will say my only issue,
Mhm.
because I love this book, it made me cry, but it also made you cry. It was so sad.
Yeah.
My only issue is that it looks and is like advertised as a romance.
The cover, yeah. If you look at the cover, it looks like a cutesy summer romance.
This was like one of the most triggering books I've ever read.
Yeah.
It's good though. Because of the cover and everything, I'm just gonna say A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. I thought it was really good. Next is The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose.
This book follows Sarah Morgan and her husband, Adam Morgan.
Okay.
She all of a sudden is like, you know what? I'm ready for kids. Let's have kids.
But she's a lawyer, though.
Yes. And already this relationship, although there's a lot of physical attraction, it just feels dulled down.
Especially when he's cheating on her.
Yes. But one night when he is cheating on her, he wakes up to go home and doesn't realize that the person that he was having an affair with has died. And he is now being tried for murder. Mm-hmm. And she is going to be the lawyer in this case.
His wife is going to be representing him.
This book
was juicy.
Oh my gosh.
The twists and the turns.
Just when I thought I got it, the cops would be like, oh my gosh, this person, they just revealed more evidence. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm there.
Yeah.
This was so good.
It was really good.
I would say A.
I agree.
Our next book is
Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book to Phantasma. This is part of the Wicked Games series. So in this one, we follow the sister, Genevieve.
And 7 siblings.
And 7... Whoa.
Names?
Whoa. Don't give them the wrong impression that this is like some reverse harem. It's not.
No. Oh, you want... Okay, can I?
Go ahead.
There are 7 siblings. Our main character... I'm not going to say them in order. Our main character is...
Because she doesn't remember.
Rowington. And then there is Ellington.
Oh my God.
Rowington, Ellington, Sevington,
what?
I'm deflating. Rowington, Ellington, Sevington.
Anyway.
That's all. Wait, I used to know them. Okay, go.
Gravington.
Okay.
Covington. Rowington, Remington, Sevington, Wellington, Ellington.
Oh, Wellington, like the meat.
Of course, like the meat.
I told you when we did this that I'm tired of games.
I'm not.
I don't play games.
I want to play games. In books.
But
this book is an S. Stop. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
I really, really like this book. I love the tension so much. I liked Phantasma more.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Did you like this one more?
That's not what we said.
No, I feel like I did like Phantasma more.
Oh, okay.
Wait, now I don't remember. Now people are going to call me out and cancel me.
Oh my God.
Okay.
No, I remember explicitly saying that I prefer this book. And I still do.
Is it S tier? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would say A.
No.
A.
You're going to compare it to The Perfect Marriage?
No, but like Horns for Hell is down there.
Horns for Hell should have been lower.
How dare you? That's so mean. I think A.
No, it's so
we have settled on things. Look at where we put the Strawberry Patch Pancake House.
It should be lower.
No. Oh my God.
I think we're too nice, honestly. This is very even.
That's what it should look like. It's very symmetrical.
I know. It's weird.
Okay, so then let's go ahead and put this.
Okay, fine, A. But just know that it's an S for me.
Okay. The Hunger Games, Book 1 by Suzanne Collins. I don't even think we have to describe this one. You should know The Hunger Games. You've heard of Katniss? Crazy. Okay. First book. Strong start, but not my favorite book.
Okay.
I would say, trying to keep it even amongst all of it, I would say like B.
Okay.
Because Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins is an A. I would even say S.
I think S.
Oh my God, thank you. Mockingjay.
C.
Okay, I'm okay with that. And we just talked about this book. Oh my gosh. There you go. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is the prequel of Hunger Games. The
Follow
story.
Snow.
Well, Coriolanus Snow. And Lucy Gray Baird.
The best tribute.
This is such a good book.
It's so good, but to keep it even, we have to put it at D.
No!
We have to!
Oh, no!
Look at it!
No, we can't do. You're just joking. I know you are, but it hurts me.
No! Look at this!
It's an S tier book.
Is it?
Look at where we put Catching Fire. I feel like it needs a friend.
I think this one is better than Catching Fire.
I'm okay with moving Catching Fire down one so that there's a little bit of Hunger Games in all of them. In the ones that count.
Okay. Well, now we're uneven because there's 2 Hunger Games up here.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't think about it.
So then maybe I'm just trying to be like
I know.
trying to be even here.
Okay.
So let's go through our list. Let's start from the bottom. D tier. The Coven by Harper L. Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. Priest by Sierra Simone.
I agree with them. That stays down there.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, the next one is, who wrote that first one?
Alexandria
Bellefleur. Okay, in the C tier, we have Written in the Stars by Alexandra Bellefleur.
Mm-hmm.
We have I Got Abducted by Aliens, and Now I'm Trapped in a Rom-Com by Kimberly Lemming. Dreamgirl Drama by Tessa Bailey. Restore Me by Tahira Mafi. Fearless by Lauren Roberts. And Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. Perfect.
That's good. B tier is The Housemaid's Wedding, Frida McFadden. Daydream by Hannah Grace. Quicksilver by Callie Hart. The Inmate by Frida McFadden. The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore. And The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins.
That's fine with me.
That's fine with me. But I feel like The Housemaid's Wedding, is it B? Whatever. Whatever, just leave it there.
Okay. A tier is Horns for Hell by Rafael Nicolas, The Crash by Frida McFadden, Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi, Abby Jimenez Say You'll Remember Me, The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, Enchantra by Kaylee Smith, and Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins.
And finally, for our S tier, our God tier, it's Beneath These Cursed Stars by Lexi Ryan, Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig, Immortal Dark by Tigis Gurma, Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, and The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins.
This is the most I've agreed.
Wow.
On the list.
Me too. Okay, so now we have to pick our top book
of the halfway point.
Book of the, from January to June.
I feel like I just want to say.
Put it in your mind.
Although not all of these were 5 stars, these, like I said before, were just so fun to talk about.
Yeah, they were.
And our 5 stars, our S tier and our A tier, those are like some of the most memorable episodes that we've done.
That we've filmed, yeah.
That being said, let's talk about the one that's not going to get it.
Process of Elimination. Go ahead.
The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It was good, but it's not going to compete.
Okay. Fair.
Okay, you take one off.
I would say, oh my God.
That's hard.
That is really hard. I would say Immortal Dark.
It hurts me, but I agree with you.
Thank you. Only because I really, really loved the book. It's not a book I think I will be rereading anytime soon. And
I will say there were a lot of things that we disliked. Not as a whole, but just like the little inconsistencies, I guess.
Yeah.
Go watch our episode. But yeah. This sucks because I love Haymitch. You know I love Haymitch. Ride or die since day one.
Day one.
But looking at her, I don't know. Okay, this might be controversial.
Oh God.
I think that Two Twisted Crowns should go down Out of 5 places, it should be. We should swap these.
Oh, that is controversial.
Yeah, that's why I really like Haymitch. But if you can argue it, I'm okay with keeping Haymitch where he is. I don't know. Maybe Haymitch should just stay there.
I was gonna argue that Beneath These Cursed Stars should go down. Listen, I love
That's crazy that you said that.
I know, I love it so much. But like, thank you. She's nodding. Yeah. She's nodding. But the reason why I'm okay with not picking it book of that halfway point of the year is because I am so pleased with how the Two Twisted Crowns duology ended that I'm like, oh, this is God tier to me.
And I just remembered that although you and I gave that book, Beneath These Cursed Stars, 5 stars, we did agree that half of the book was not as strong.
I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too. Okay, so I think we know where we're both living. Do you like it? I feel like my Pisces validation is hitting. Do you even
like you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Blink twice if you are.
I'm not gonna blink again.
No, I do. I really, really loved it. But it's really sad.
It is, and that's the beauty of it. I will say, both Two Twisted Crowns and Sunrise on the Reaping, some of the best writing we've read in a while.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. I'm actually surprised that you prefer Sunrise over Ballad.
I did like Ballad, but I also don't like snow. So
true.
I don't want snow on top in this one.
Not in this. Not in my tier list.
You know what? Even before we finish, we should just put him in D tier just cause.
Just to humble him. Okay. So I'm feeling like you want to take Sunrise.
I'm not sure because I'm stuck. Because I do really, just me saying Two Twisted Crowns is going to go down, that kind of hurt me. So I don't know. Are you feeling the divide too, or are you sure?
No, I'm feeling it.
Okay.
I'm feeling the divide.
The thing that's getting me is that Sunrise on the Reaping, the only thing that I wasn't a fan of is sometimes it feels like parts of the games were long-winded.
Mm-hmm.
And I could have done without that.
Yeah.
I don't think dialogue is Suzanne's strong point. Suzanne Collins doesn't have the strongest dialogue.
Yeah, that's true.
And I did mention this before, and I do think it got better in this book, but I also listened to the audiobook. So I don't know if I would feel the same actually physically reading it.
Mm-hmm.
For Two Twisted Crowns, it took me a while to get into it.
Really?
I didn't automatically like it, but when I was in, I was in.
Okay.
That's where I am for both.
This is really difficult because both books are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we recommend all of our 5 stars, but I'm leaning more towards Two Twisted Crowns. I'm so sorry. Because I was so into this book, like immediately starting it. I think I finished it very quickly. I don't remember how many days it took me. If that many at all, but
I'm okay with it.
Okay. I thought we were gonna have to make PowerPoints of the pros and the cons.
Look at our list. I feel like the end of a movie where the parents are standing and they're like this and they're like, our kids.
So happy. Please visit.
I'm okay with where it's at.
Okay, thank God. I love doing tier lists.
I do too.
And it's crazy because now that we're reading less,
we can talk about it more.
We can talk about the books more and we're fighting less.
Wow. Oh my gosh. The reconstruction of us.
I know.
Oh my God, wait. That's a good title.
Tim, don't take that.
Wow. Look at how far we've come. So thank you for watching. I just got to know.
I have no other thoughts. I'm excited to see what other bangers we read at the later half of this year. Yes. I hope it's still full of love, like it was for this section. I feel like most of the time we have a lot of misses, a lot of hate.
We Not
Right.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started strong in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited for our future reads. I think we really need to sit down and start talking about more future reads.
Mm-hmm.
But we do take recommendations. So if you want to recommend us a book, that's amazing too.
Yes, we would love that.
That being said, if you are listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, anywhere you get your podcasts on, if you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read, that would be amazing.
If you're looking for an extra way to support us just a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find under patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do also have Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to support us and find our social medias or join our book clubs for Fable and Goodreads, because our book of the month is Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life.
Oh yes, we didn't mention that.
Go join on there. You can find everything on our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix.
Or you can also find us under the Bookfix pod in Fable and in Goodreads.
Thank you so much for reaching this halfway point with us.
Yes, thank you. It's been so fun.
Is it now the start of season 8?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. How exciting.
I know.
Okay, we will see you next time.
Bye. I love your nails. Is
Thank
it
you.
brown or purple?
It's red. It's like blood red.
Oh, you're right.
See that? You see that?
It is like blood red.
They're really short though because I went to a concert recently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not even going to explain it, but you know when your nail just cracks and you feel like your life ends?
And it kills the whole look, the whole vibe.
Oh my gosh, your nails are long.
Yeah, I'm growing them out.
Dude, oh my god. I feel like you've been growing them out more recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Color swatch.
Like a beauty guru.
Love it.
I need blood red though.
Yeah, I took it from my cousin and I never gave it back. And it was funny because I went to go see her and she was like, I recognize that.
I should steal it from you and then never give it back. And then it just continues.
Sisterhood of the traveling nail polish.
That's beautiful.